Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. We literally haven't filmed in so long. We've been back for
4 days?
4 or 5 days now.
Yeah.
And we haven't even like picked up the camera except for that last clip that I did.
It's actually been really nice.
In the last video. I put on my Instagram story for you guys to ask some questions.
I can't even remember the last time we did like a sit down video.
I know. If you guys don't
It's been a
follow me on
long
Instagram,
time.
then you definitely wouldn't have seen it. So make sure you follow me on Instagram because I do all of my extra stuff over there.
Also, Avery's right here.
Yeah.
So if we're looking down, we're dealing with human.
Yeah, she's right here. Now she
Sit
wants
down,
to
girl.
stand up. Here. I haven't even really gone through the questions, but I'm really excited to look through the questions. We haven't done a Q&A in like a month or two. I feel like these questions are going to be mainly about like moving and
Yeah.
probably about our next baby. I don't know. We'll see.
She's pregnant!
No, I'm not. Why do you always say that? Okay, first question. How many kids do you want and do you think you will have all girls?
Oh no.
I feel like we'll probably end up having four kids.
Depending on the gender.
You think that we'll stop at 3 if we have 3 girls?
No. Like if we have 4 girls, I want a boy.
No, we're not
Yeah.
having 5 girls. Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. If I have 4 girls, I just give up.
Do you think we're gonna have all girls?
I don't know.
I don't feel like we'll end up with all girls.
I
think
don't
at
thi-
some
I think
point
we're
we'll
gonna have
a
a boy. I think we will.
so.
I think we will.
I think so. Why do we never see your siblings? If you guys know, I have 3 siblings. He has 1 sibling. I guess for Gabe, his brother, they don't love being on camera.
Yeah, they don't. They're
Like,
definitely not.
I don't know. They just don't. Their life isn't out there. They don't love being on camera, so we don't really film when we're with them. My sister lives in North Carolina, as you guys saw, and then my younger sister,
She's still in high school.
I don't know. That's not it. It's like we don't always film when we're around here. I feel like we film Aaron the most.
Yeah.
And then Hayden, my
he's-
brother, he just is never around. Like
Yeah, he's working,
He's 19. He does his own thing. Like he's never around. He's never home when I go over to my parents' house. So that's why he's not really.
And
on camera.
whenever we go over to your parents' house, it's not like we're like
Intentionally
filming. Yeah, exactly. It's
I
not
feel
like
like we
we're going over
should
there.
film more when we're over there, but we just don't. When are you guys going to have another baby? We actually have it all planned out, and hopefully it all works out. But as you guys know, I'm actually not on birth control, and we'll get into that in just a second because there was definitely a story that we have to tell. And if this camera's moving, it's because Avery's head is like hitting it right here.
Yeah, and I keep flipping this penguin so she's happy.
But our plan is to get pregnant next year. Next
2021.
year.
Halfway through the year.
Yeah, not at the beginning of the year, but hopefully in the middle of the year. I don't know. We'll see how it all works out.
Yeah, it depends.
Because we kind of want to like pick the month that the baby's
Yeah,
born in.
just
I don't know,
because.
is that weird? Do people
No, it's
do
not.
that?
It's not. I think it's just we're like looking out for like our already existing humans. I would want my
Avery's
brother.
December, and Ella is April. I'm July. He's June. So we're
Yeah,
like shooting for
we're-
trying to get everybody in a different month.
Exactly. Just because
Because there's so many options.
I wouldn't want me and my brother to share like a birthday with him like even like a few weeks, honestly. So I mean, and obviously if it happens, like.
Right,
It's
you
meant
can
to
never
be-
like predict
Exactly.
like when you're actually going to get pregnant.
But
But,
if we
I
have an
really
option-
want a fall baby, like a August, September, October.
As soon as you said fall, she fell.
Oh my gosh! How long have your parents been married, and do you
Oh.
look up to their relationship? I guess we can.
Oh.
Bless you. I guess we can go through like both of our parents. Maybe do you want to do that?
You want to do that? We can.
My parents have been married for like 80 years.
Yeah, honestly,
I actually don't know how long they've been married. Maybe like 30 something years.
long time. Like quadruple both of our ages.
Definitely 30 something years. And do I look up to their relationship?
100%.
You do?
I do.
Yeah, they're actually a lot like us. Like,
Like they got married and they were young.
no, just like the personality mix. We're a little bit more lenient than them. Like, I feel like my
Yeah.
parents are a lot more strict and
Like parenting wise.
parenting, and just in the way that they think in general, we're a little bit more lenient, a little bit more like relaxed.
But I mean, that could be because we're young, you know? Like they're
Yeah.
also like 73.
Stop. Other than that, my mom and I have a lot of similarities when it comes to how our husbands act.
And then my parents, let's see. I don't even know how long they were married for, but they got divorced when I was like 5. So my
I
dad's
think
been
they both got remarried twice again, right? Or
So, yeah,
your mom got remarried
Yeah,
once?
no, yeah. So they have both been divorced twice and married 3 times.
No, your mom. Never
Well, my
married.
mom's not married, but she's like settled
She's
down.
with somebody.
She just doesn't want to marry him.
So yeah, they both been
Technically.
divorced multiple times.
Both been divorced twice.
And your dad's married for the
practically-
3rd time.
Yeah.
And your mom is not married, but she's on.
She's practically married.
Yeah, with a 3rd guy.
So if I look up to their relationship, no. As politely as I can say that, no, absolutely no.
When are you going to start potty training Ella?
Tomorrow.
We actually wanted to potty train her, but then we started traveling, and then we were like, there's absolutely no point in starting to
Like-
potty train her if we're going to just
Especially-
road trip.
Exactly. Like, oh my
No.
goodness.
Oh my
28
gosh.
hours in a car with a potty
Stopping
training
like
toddler.
every 15 minutes, absolutely.
Yeah, that would not work. No, the car seat would just be obliterated.
So we're going to start tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow we're starting because we have like a really long stretch, or at least I do, where we're not traveling. So I'm going to be able to keep up with it, and I'm keeping Ella.
Actually, our next question is your favorite new skill that Avery has
Oh,
learned.
yeah.
So now we can kind of go into detail about like what she's been doing. So she's talking, she's saying mama and dada.
Yeah, so she said mama first, but we don't have any like video recording of it.
I know, but
And
you
then-
admit
I
right
know,
now,
I admit, yeah, no, I
on
just-
camera.
Yeah.
That
What
she
do you
said
mean?
mama first.
And then, but then, like, she never really said it. She would only say it when she was like crying. So we're like,
Yeah, she would cry and go,
even like if we did get a recording of it, we're like, oh well, she's screaming, crying. So maybe like 2 weeks after that, she started saying dada, and then that was like the first consistent word that she said a lot.
Yeah, now she says dad.
She said dad, dad, dad.
And now she's actually crawling.
Yep, she's crawling.
We haven't really filmed it. She's been crawling for like a month now, I want to say.
It's been hard since like we're traveling and stuff. Like we were road tripping, and then we went to Florida and stuff like that. So we couldn't really like keep you guys updated with like a daily vlog because we were doing so much where it
Yeah.
was like hard to like, oh, by the way, Avery's crawling, here's that. But like now that we're back home and like kind of getting more into the groove of things, we should be able to like keep you guys updated and like actually show you guys. But she's crawling with her hands, and it's so cute.
Oh yeah, she was just like kind of scooting, if that makes sense. She'd get up on her hands and knees and then fall forward like a little worm. She was like inching, but Avery is full on crawling with her hands, and
Yeah, it's so cute.
she only does like a couple like hand movements and then she
Like falls.
like falls, but she's still like
She's getting there. But she's also like takes formula.
Oh yeah, she does take formula too, and she's eating a lot of food. Like she's doing so many.
She's
things.
doing, yeah, there's so much update. Like we could honestly probably just do a full video on her, but like she's growing so quickly. Name one thing that Ella is very good at.
I love that question. That's actually so cute.
That is cute.
I think Ella is. There's a lot.
That's
of
a
things.
lot. Yeah, no,
She's
like I could
really good
I have
at a
like
lot of things.
I have like 2 or 3 things that I could say right off the bat.
What?
I would say talking wise.
Okay, I was gonna say communicating.
She's amazing.
So good at communicating. Oh, like Avery's niece today. Bless you,
You, Bobo.
Bobo.
Yeah, like
she talks so much,
Yep.
and she's so good at communicating. That was one of the things I was gonna say. I would say something that she's really, really good at is adapting.
True. That's actually
She
a good
does
point.
not
yeah.
have to have a schedule,
Nope.
but she's so adaptive. Like whenever we went on vacation, she adapted to sleeping in the car.
Yep.
She adapted to
Adapted.
sitting in the car for a long time. We went to Florida. She slept on the floor. She didn't sleep in a crib.
Yep.
She adapted to that. Now we're
And
back.
then, yeah, we're
and she's
back.
on her schedule.
Literally, we had absolutely no problems. Literally, the first day we were back, put her in her crib, exactly like normal.
What else is she really good at?
I know something she's really not good at.
What?
Eating.
Oh yeah, she does
She's
not like
so picky. That's one thing.
Yeah,
Ugh.
she's really picky, and she doesn't like to eat. She eats very slow.
Oh my goodness.
And it irritates
Like
me
literally, we
that-
have to put her down. Like we have to like put her in her high
It's-
chair to eat like an hour before she goes down for a nap.
I
Because she'll
know.
just she won't even like. We'll even turn off. The,
She's smart though. She does it on purpose, so she
Yeah.
doesn't have to go down for a nap.
Exactly.
She'll eat like one piece of rice at a time,
But-
unless we're feeding her. So most of the time we don't
Exactly.
even put her in her high chair because
We
we
just
just
feed her.
hand feed her because that's so much faster.
and it's like we literally turn off the TV and she's just sitting there going.
I know she's so slow.
And she's also a really picky eater. So if there's
Yeah.
one thing that I could do differently, which we actually are doing differently, is just like feeding her more stuff when she was
Like
younger.
introducing her to
Yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
things. We went to
the opposite
Other
side.
than that, she's really
amazing.
good at everything.
What is your favorite place where you could potentially move? I don't know if we have
No.
one.
Yeah.
Because like I think we've already explained this, but like us going on these trips has like really like opened our eyes to like the fact that we really need to get out there more and explore like where we actually want to live. Because the last thing I want to do is like go and buy a house somewhere that,
and like think you like it.
think you like it, like you have like that I don't know, like
at first when you see something and you
exactly,
like fall in love with
exactly.
it, and then
it's you get there like, wow, this is
there.
actually like kind of boring. There's nothing to do. You know what I mean? Like I just would like to really explore.
That's actually big for him to say because he was the one who was like,
yeah,
let's do it, let's jump into it. And I was like, no, we need to go visit there multiple times before we even like consider moving.
I think the biggest thing in my head was just sitting here. Colorado's like so expensive, and I was like looking at these places and looking like the rent and their house prices. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is literally a fifth.
I know
for 10 times more, and
but
then I was like,
there's a
okay,
reason
exactly,
because the area is not necessarily as nice as it is here.
Well, it's like obviously it's in a nice area because it's not like a crappy house, but it's like
the surrounding
area, exactly. So
there's not as much to. I also saw a question like, why are you guys like going around and looking everywhere, or something like that, or if we're going to go to more places. And yes. I feel like we want to travel the whole like
year.
Southeast side.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
see us moving to like Arizona or California.
No, definitely
or, like,
not. No, I'm not.
Utah. I don't think that we definitely don't see that. No. We definitely see like more southeast, like Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina.
My biggest states that I want to explore are like
Georgia and Tennessee.
Tennessee, Florida, and Georgia. Those are my three that I would like. I want to dabble in a little bit more.
Yeah. So we're definitely not done. We did not dial down on a place. I feel like if anything, we're like, okay, we need to broaden our spectrum and do a little bit more research and travel as much as we can. Okay, this question says, when will you put Avery in her crib? Oh. We actually have been starting that.
She's so cute.
She's so laughing. Why are you laughing? She's just looking at us going, but we bought her a sound machine. We have her camera set up. So she's been taking most of her naps in her crib, but just not at night. She's not quite there yet.
Nope.
I guess this question does ask about baby number 3, but it's the first part of the question says, do you and Ben have baby fever?
No.
Yeah, we don't actually. It's so weird that with Ella, I had so much baby fever, but now I'm like, no, I can definitely wait for another baby.
Like, I had baby fever before you did. With Ella, like I was like, oh, I'm ready, but like I don't know, I feel like life is so
good right now, and like we can handle it, and it's very manageable, and we can travel with 2 babies, and it's fairly easy because we both can take one at any given time.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I do not know what we would do if we had 3 crying kids at a time. Like,
and that's
just right
like,
now.
Exactly, and like right now within this next year, like we said, we're gonna be traveling, so it's like right now in life, it's just like
where we are in life right now. 2 kids is good.
2 kids is good, and it's like we need to like hurry up and figure out where we're gonna live before we get another one.
You think?
I think.
I don't know. We'll see. Traveling's good right now. Just everything in general, I really like having 2. And Ella every single day gets smarter and just easier to deal with.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that she will be almost 4 by the time our next baby comes. And I know that she'll be such a big help and just a lot easier to like
manage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, how old were you when you first did the deed?
I don't even know.
15?
I think so.
I was
15, 16.
I was almost 17.
That's respectable.
How is Ella after the allergic reactions?
Oh,
Her allergic reactions have not come back. We did not go back to that specific park, but we have gone to places that have like rubber on it. That rubber, yeah. I don't think that's it. I have no idea what it was, but her reactions have not come back. Somebody asks, how is it going without birth control? So I'm not on birth control.
Nope.
So far, it's been 7 months.
So far, so good.
And we have not gotten pregnant. But we did have a pregnancy scare I feel like it would have been fine. But,
yeah, it's not really a scare. It was like a...
Uh-oh. It actually made me think, like, should I get on birth control? Like, I'm not ready for this. I'm like, is this a little bit too risky? But, so I had a period in May. I was actually on my period on Mother's Day. And then I didn't have a period at all, like... In June at all. And then in July...
Actually, in Florida.
I started when we were in Florida, but we left for Florida on the 7th, and I hadn't had my period, like, the entire time that we were gone in South Carolina or North Carolina. And I was like, okay, like, I haven't gotten my period for, I think my thing said over 30 days or something like that.
Yeah, it was...
Like, you're past your period. Like, it's not like I didn't have a period for 30 days. No, like, I missed my period for 30 days. My period was 30 days late.
But it's like, the thing is, like, Katie... Or at least from what I've experienced. Maybe you can talk about it more, but like your periods have never been on like
Yeah.
a schedule.
Not really. And so I was like, oh crap. And Ben was like, do you think you're pregnant? Like
I asked
thought
her,
that I was pregnant for like a month.
I asked you probably for like 2
every
weeks
day
straight.
for like 2
literally.
weeks. I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. And so the entire time that we were gone, I was like, I swore I was pregnant. I was like, oh my God, I think I'm pregnant. And then I was like,
Did you actually?
Yeah, I actually legit thought that I was. And I kept telling him, like, Ben, there's no way that I'm pregnant.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I thought I was.
I was like so confident. I was like, oh, she would know if she's pregnant.
No, I actually thought for like the last week of our trip, I'm like, okay, when we get back, like, I even filmed the thing. I took a pregnancy test, and I even filmed it because I was like, I think I am. So just
Really?
in case, like, I filmed
Oh
something.
my God.
Yeah, so,
That's scary. I didn't
when
know
we
that.
came back, I actually ordered pregnancy tests on Target.
Yeah, you told
to
me
be
about
at the front door, like when we drove in from North Carolina. And I took one the next day and filmed the entire thing, and I just turned the camera off because it was negative. And I was like, oh my God. And I actually was a little bit relieved that I was not pregnant. I was like, okay, thank God. Like, I'm not ready.
Well, we just went into why we were happy in life.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't think I can have another baby right now. So
Hey, but
then I was like,
but before anybody comes at us, like, we have been so safe.
yeah, we have been super safe, so I don't know why that I thought that I was, but I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way I'm not. Like, I've missed my period. And then I started my period on the plane right there
That's scary.
to Florida, and I was actually like, I did not feel good. It was not good. I feel like when I say that, I'm like 16 years old, but we're not ready for a baby. And so then I was like, maybe we should get on birth control. Then I was like, nah, we're fine.
We're fine.
It's just because I'm breastfeeding, my body's just getting back to normal. That happened. I was just overreacting. Ben, would you be disappointed if you ended up as an all-girl dad?
No. Definitely not.
Okay, good.
I would
thought you
not.
were gonna say yes.
No, I wouldn't be disappointed. Maybe I would like question like, like what would it be like having a boy? But I wouldn't be disappointed.
Yeah. Can you give an update on your relationship with Ben's family? Has it gotten better?
My mom's relationship, like, it's definitely it's better. It's definitely getting better. Like, she's come over a few times before we even left for any of our trips.
Yeah.
And kind of socialized. It was good. And then with my dad, not really. My dad still hasn't seen Avery at all, so.
Is it hard taking care of 2 kids, cleaning the house, cooking, and vlogging?
Yes, it is really hard.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's actually hard taking care of 3 kids.
As a dad of 3 children, it's so hard.
Is new merch coming out anytime soon? I kind of wanted to actually talk about this because I canceled our merch, so any of the merch that was out will probably never be sold again. It's kind of hard to explain because I really did not love the company we were doing it with, not the people, but how they made it.
Yeah.
And it was actually so frustrating to work through their company because of how they operated. So I just canceled everything. I think it's still up and I can't delete it, which is the weirdest thing. I looked up how to delete it and you can't without their permission. So I'm like, that's so weird. To give a long story short, the way that they made their merch, well, I feel like they're not really meant to sell merch, their company.
No, it's
for
fundraising.
Yeah, it's for fundraising. If you're doing a fundraiser, then you can make your own t-shirt and sell it in bulk, and then your campaign is what it's called. It ends and then you have to start a new batch. It's the weirdest thing. Basically, you put a timeline on the start and end of your campaign or your batch of t-shirts or whatever you're selling, and so ours was 7 days. So whenever somebody bought the first piece of merch, that clock would start for 7 days, and in order for all of those shirts to print within that time, you'd have to sell 12 shirts within 7 days or 12 things within 7 days for it to print. It would not print individual things. You would have to sell a certain amount for it to even print and send.
Which at first they didn't even tell us.
It was so confusing. We were like, what? It didn't make any sense.
It didn't make sense.
But as it started to slow down, at first, obviously, a lot of our merch was sold because we were promoting it and it was new and it was fun. And then as I just kind of left the link, every now and then people would kind of purchase one. But once somebody would purchase one, the clock would start, and then maybe 2 or 3 other people would buy some within a week, or maybe 5 people. That's not enough for them to print. And I couldn't fix it. That's just how they operate. So I was like, I'm just gonna cancel this because everybody's orders kept getting canceled, and they would send me messages hey, why did my order get canceled? I bought this, and it was so hard to explain.
Yeah.
So we're looking to
we're currently trying to find out a different brand
resource to do that.
But like once we find out, I'm excited to like
design
new stuff.
Yeah, so it was definitely a learning experience, and I'm really, really glad that we did it because it was really fun.
Yeah.
But their company is definitely not made for
us specifically.
No, I just feel like merch in general, because random people are going to come and buy it at different times. Like, you can't constantly be promoting something and be like, oh, I have to sell 6 more t-shirts before they can even print. Like, if people want them, like, if you buy it, you should be able to get it. And so it was just frustrating.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Would you guys ever consider moving to Charleston?
Yeah.
Yeah. Charleston was actually our favorite place out of all the places that we visited on our trip. And so, yeah, we would consider it.
100%.
This is our last question.
Yes.
We should do what our favorite thing is about each other.
Ah, shit.
But Ben's always like, oh, she's just a good mom.
She's an amazing mother.
Do something actually nice.
I'm bad at this,
What
dog.
is your favorite personality trait? Like, my personality, what's your favorite trait that I have? Don't be rude. What?
How's that my favorite if I was being rude?
Okay, because you probably would say something rude.
I would never, baby.
Yeah. What is your favorite personality trait? I know this is a hard question for you.
No, I think it's you're just like grown. You know what I mean? Like you're so responsible. I'm being serious.
Personality trait that I'm like mature.
Yeah, dog. You keep me
like
level.
that?
Yeah. It's like my mom. Like it's like
That's no fun.
Mom, can you make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich with the crust cut off?
Why would you say that? Like that's not.
I don't know,
cute.
dog. I'm bad at this.
My favorite thing about your personality.
No. See, now you're gonna blow me out of the water and make me feel like a butthead.
I like your sense of humor and how funny you are and how you can make everybody laugh. Sometimes it's kind of dumb and you just like say dumb things.
Like when we first met, like oh my gosh, I had her laughing so hard, and now she's like.
But like when you make me laugh, like it's really, really funny.
Yeah.
I also can't really keep a straight face. If I'm like actually so mad at him, he'll just like make me laugh. So that's my favorite thing about your personality. Can you try a little harder?
No.
What is your favorite thing about my personality? Or about me?
There's so much, baby.
What is it?
I don't know, baby. You put me on the spot and I'm panicking. She's sucking on my knee.
Okay, what is it?
No. Let me think.
Okay, well I let you think.
I'm bad at this. Now you make me feel like an asshole. Stop.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about me?
I'm being distracted.
Now that I'm mature and can like cook you dinner. What?
That you're my sugar mama.
No.
One of my favorite things about you is the fact that you're so mature and you bring me, like you make me feel older.
Do you want me to say like your personality? My favorite personality trait about you is that you just
I'm
like
12.
work hard at the gym. Like that's just really good about you. Like that doesn't make any sense.
That's cute.
Like what? That's what it means.
I think my favorite thing about you is how like spontaneous you are.
I'm not spontaneous. What are you talking about?
No, that's what I said. That I'm like my opposite in regards to like you want to go do things. Like if I was single by myself, I would be sitting inside saving money wearing the same shirt 12 times.
Oh, okay. So
You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to. Like you make me go out and like go to the zoo. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And like go travel. Like I wouldn't be traveling anywhere. Like I would be saving money. Like
Okay.
just sitting in my. I would be like if I was single, I'd be sitting in my tiny apartment, going to school and playing video games in the same outfit every day. But like she
that
like
I buy you things.
no, not necessarily that. But like you just like wanna go travel. You wanna like get out and like do things with the girls.
Okay, I guess that's a fair answer. After like 7 minutes of you trying to figure out what your favorite thing about me is.
I'm bad on the spot. I'm bad.
Okay, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram before you leave. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye, guys.
Set my world on fire. You're my